It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next are the Texans veteran.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2015 out of Florida State, Jameis Winston. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 4. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
And, you know, he may not have the franchise tag, but they're relieved to have that deal done, keep him around.
And he's a good guy. A valuable player to them, and they want to make sure they have him away. Good team chemistry. Always hard to find, and when you've got it, you don't let it get away.
Throwing, Winston. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darren Stingley hits it, and the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So this is something we didn't see from this offense in the victory last week. It's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
On 2nd down now, Colvin. And a short gain here down to the 22. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, you'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
The pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 4th down,
Poole. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin, and the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Jameson Williams,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Texans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Here's Pollard again. And he's got room. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Jameis now on 1st down. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
Down inside the 10.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Tony Pollard with career touchdown number 60.
And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Lead it out left to Dobbs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Poole. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Off play action. Poole.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Good job there getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 27. Up the middle they go. Colvin.
He'll take it inside the 25. And it was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
To throw on 3rd down.
Poole got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
That's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And this time they're ready for him as they stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Parkey is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Throwing again on second down. Winston. And that'll be off the mark. Too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Winston now. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Winston.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that's on Austin Jackson, first-round pick in 2020.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 4th and long.
And a big fella stepped that one up and do it well. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read.
And Winston lost the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
What time do they win empty side? quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run on first down. Colvin. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 4.
Right back to him on first down. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texan. Now Parkey for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
39 yards there, a big one. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
He finds his man, complete. It's Sparks. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pull.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pull.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
He's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far. You know the other receivers would love to get involved, but right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
On 1st down, Colvin, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The air attack has gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
On 2nd down, Colvin. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Jameson Williams.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
And it takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
So here are the Texans to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On second down now, Colvin, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
T.J. Edwards. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Off the play fake. Poole.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle they go. Colvin, and some room to run now.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a handoff up the middle. Colvin, and he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll run on 1st down. Colvin, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defense.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan.
His first touchdown of the year.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Perky with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a give here to Pollard. Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21.
That play reminded me of a former teammate. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. 3rd and long for Winston. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Take it at the 37. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans will take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Taking it right down Broadway. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. So hold the phone here, Charles.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So that was overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play the inside, those inside linebackers, they'll just run them and hit.
Pick up there at 22.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing leads. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Jameson Williams.
His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year.
And the Texans are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Parkey adds the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
D'Angelo Malone.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Winston. He'll find Metcalf. He's at the 50. 30. 10. Touchdown, Giants. DK Metcalf, 84 yards.
And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
But Jameson Williams out onto the field as his...
While 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
23 yards to pick up there.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 31. Up the middle they go. Colvin, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Colvin, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
On fourth down, pull. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but with self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The open man is Westbrook. First target, first catch, and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the perimeter.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Winston under pressure, and they got to him again. D'Angelo Malone able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Defensive coach always say, guys, they get around you right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. Now after the play, looks like there's a Texan here slow to get out.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Desperation time. Winston on 4th down.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. First down, Winston. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Again, it's Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Derek Stingley picks it.
He's at the 30. 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now Parkey for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Now out come from the Giants.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To throw again on second down. Winston, he finds his man, complete. It's Sparks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. Jameis to throw it. Finding Knox there, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A first down throw for Winston.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Giants are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 24. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Houston set to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to throw. Pull. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. The Chargers are live.